Alright then. I've deluded myself into thinking that we're kind of powerful already. Financially speaking, we're not doing too shabby, but I believe there's still more profit to be made eventually. Oh, would you look at that? There's another Byzantine revolt. How strong are they? 52,000. How strong is Byzantium? Well, Byzantium is not very strong, comparatively. I do enjoy trying to take advantage of these revolts to claim some pieces of land, but I don't think we're strong enough to attack either piece. Well, we might actually be strong enough to take care of this. Seize a city or two. Or we could go for the whole thing of Zamos. If we can find some title for him. I mean, we do have Lucera down here. This barony. I'm just not too sure if I even want something down there. Oh, something up here broke a little bit further. Croatia. I'm quite confused that I can't attack these. They are not even Christian. This is interesting. The High Chiefdom of Austria. Very cute. What should or could we do? Should we try? The worst that happens, we lose one of those holdings here. Best case scenario, we have one whole new vassal sitting down here. But I feel like this is going to be over before we can finish anything. It's probably not a good idea. Would love for West Francia to break apart. Quite a bit that I would like to take from them. Declaring war against them is completely pointless. Like, we're not going to do any of this. So let's just unpause, let the game run its course. Maybe these two break up into two single pieces, which might be interesting. What are you fighting over? What is this rebellion about? It's against the tyranny, so it's probably just a replacement of a ruler. That is going to be the end result. Much else. Marshal? Yeah. Let's take a good one. Why not? Go do your stuff. Go do your stuff. Oh no. I hate it when I click the wrong place on the map. There we go. Let's improve religious relationships. Maybe we can get a claim on something like Croatia. Shame. Dear Pope, what claim would you give me? Lemania, Crete, Greek, Anglo-Saxon, French. These are all well protected. Nothing that we can really use. We'll just build our wealth a little bit more, upgrade our palace. Building a swordsmith here. I think I resolved to upgrading all of these to at least 2. But honestly, the trade posts are more important. Garrison. Give her familiar faces. Get some monetary compensation. Which she's not paying. Unacceptable. What did I say? 1,500 is minus 0, so... Look around a little bit more. This one needs upgrading the most. Let's go with the merchant enclave first. This one here gets an upgrade in a moment. We got some more tax revenue. A sun. Very good. Broke our 0. Being such an industrious ruler. Okay. Local build time modifier in Foggia. Nah. Not worth it. Not worth the money or time. Alright, let's allow ourselves to pile up some more money. We have to upgrade here, definitely. Town market in Murano. Right, I was about to upgrade our city a little bit more. These two need the most upgrading. Almost have enough to do this. I mean, we definitely do have enough. Is there anything else that gives us tax? No, it does not look so. On market. We'll eventually build another city here. Do we maybe have plots to revoke city titles? No. Shame. That would make us rich. How's your rebellion coming along? Like there's another rebellion in the rebellion. Yeah, something splintered off. Or he was actually beaten at some point, but I don't believe, so these should do quite well, yeah. It's 100% in his favor. There it goes. That was the Byzantine little civil war already resolved. We wouldn't have had a chance there. But they're down to 3,700 troops right now. Due to their little stint there. You know what that means? That means we can attack Byzantium. And we could go for a whole bunch of areas here. Messine? What is Messine? This down here. Or we could still go for Samos. Oh, Sicily. Hello, 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 Sicily. Well, that's interesting. Well, that's very interesting. It's extremely interesting indeed. Especially if you look at all these trade posts that are down here from Amalfi. Oh, yes. I think we'll go for that. Since we're a king, we can totally do that. So let's check. Why exactly is he so low? Because right now, his court probably doesn't really like him so much. So this will take a bit until it goes back up. Because all these troops are currently depleted and everything. So this is how that happened. And we just need to make sure that we benefit from the momentary, temporary, very temporary weakness of the Byzantines. So let's find this man. That will give us the whole of Sicily. You? Oh, you're my marshal, are you? You're a eunuch. Grant landed title. The Barony of Lucera. That is the little castle that we have here down there in Foggia. Oh no, he's a eunuch. That's a big shame, so we can't give him the title. Let's check Sicily. See if there are other claimants that we can get do this with. There's exactly one, so let's invite him to our court. He's blind and things, that's a bit weird, but we can also check if the Byzantines actually stay weak or if this is just kind of the game taking a little bit to update. Yeah, they're getting back out there, but we should be able, with all the money that we have, out mercenary them. So, this guy, Christophanus, poor man, we'll give him the Barony of Lucera. Bet. We demand religious conversion. No, he doesn't want to do that. He'll remain Greek Orthodox. He might be a true believer, which sometimes happens. I mean, he's a branded apostate, so I feel like, yeah, that's it. So he has a weak claim on the Duchy of Sicily, which I hope we can still press now that he is our landed vassal. There we go, claim Sicily. So these are not his troops, I don't think. These are Amalfi, Sorrenti. Yeah. These are all Amalfi retinues. They are not going to be part of this war. Let's raise our own troops here. Everything together down there. And these will remain home. Offshore, we're going to wage the war with mercenaries exclusively, which we will pay handsomely. Why? Because they're probably going to come and try and get us on our little island, so I'd rather make sure. So we want one with 4,500 and a good amount of heavy infantry. A decent mix, ideally. Ooh. These are very attractive. Lots of cavalry. How much do we earn right now? We lose about 10 gold. So let's have, say, 45 gold that's open to us and a whole bunch of buffer room. I think I want the horsemen. The horsemen and something a little bit cheaper. Like the Navarinese company or whatever they're called. Or these guys, Pike and... Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, so we get these. And we get these. And now we split off our retinues. Our retinue will be what remains on this island. We raise our ships, which I forgot the shortcut for. Wasn't I pressing that? No. Can't go on the ship because they're a little bit too big. So let's split off the mercenaries. These go on the ships. Wait, did we only raise... No. Did these in half? Okay, fine. We'll bring these down here. Real quick. Oh, we need an ambition? Oh, right. Probably wanted to see the realm prosper. Didn't really work out, did it? Let's groom an heir. Why not? This might be, again, one of the worst decisions I ever make. But we'll just have to see about that. I think we'll leave about 4,000 behind. These we can always just come and get later. Group them. And these down. Can always get them back if we need them. Of course, they're probably going to attack our trading ports. I would, if it were them. And we don't really have the money right now to build garrisons. The money is going to go back up. Because this is mainly the ships costing us all that much. So we are losing like 16 points. 0.16 something. Can be this. And we need 2 commanders. Have it this mayor who doesn't like us all that much. And this guy who's an inspiring leader. We are not bad. But we have the great pox and everything. Let's lead anyway. Gives us a nice bonus. Because we are leading personally. Let's see where Byzantines wishes to attack us. Try and face us in the field. So I'm banking on them either attacking us directly in Venice. Oh no. Why do they have so many troops? Retinues and vassals are going up slowly but surely. Let's go on a hunt while we're at a war. Why not? Okay, and there they come. That's 14 ships. They could very well carry 1,400 troops, which they're definitely doing. They're preparing for an invasion here. They're preparing to bring probably most of their troops. There are more ships arriving. So what we will do, offset this little threat that they're trying to pose here. As we're going to check through these and find a company that has some pike. We already have a company that has some pike here. More pike. There's 600 pike and 600 heavy infantry. That's just 1,500, but it's a lot of good stuff. These would be even better. I mean, we can just get both. It's just 300 and they cost a little bit of money per month. We'll get the one that has more pike. Because their defensive capabilities are just much better. We get these here. Push these together. We'll lose a bit of money now. But we want to reinforce our defensive troops before the enemy lands. And remember, we have some 400 here still. So this is 2,500 potentially coming in. Now we had about 5,000 that could come in. He's going to continue doing this. Oh, our son is of age. Good stuff. Let's get him a wife, maybe. Age. What's there to be had? Yeah, let's give him a brave one. And we have to pay 324. Nope, not during a war. So again, 10 ships can hold 1,000 troops. So this is about 5,000 troops sitting here waiting to land. He's going to send more, so he's getting up to 7,000 now. Let's check again how many troops he really has. 9,000. There could be more in the wings, which we're just going to offset by hiring even more pikemen into our defensive army here. They are going to land. Once they have full strength, they're going to land here. We will sit here, personally. We'll have this guy on our flank. And this guy on our other flank. Let's make sure there's some good leaders here. Like there are. So we get the morale bonus. No, it is our own failure that we didn't find the horse. Now I'm just banking on them to actually attack us. Otherwise, we'll be bankrupt eventually. Ah, there's more ships, so that's probably the invasion then. Come on. And Brandon Elia. He's still collecting troops here. 11,000 now. If he brings 11,000 to bear, that's going to be an issue for us. I don't think 7,000 can kill 11,000 even when they land. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our fleet levies ready, which is just 15. Well, 18 actually. Ones that we can actually afford. And we'll prepare a troop of 18,000, rather 1,800 that we can still bring in as reinforcements to our defense. I think he's finally completing his troops here, so we'll split these. Split them once more. We have about 1,000, 2,000, 1,400, okay. I'm soon dead, if not of old age, then of this illness. I worry about my sins. Will God truly forgive me? Please, God, give me more time. I need to reform myself. Let's see if God feels the same way about that. Okay, we have 19 ships who can carry 1,900 soldiers. We'll put these 1,400 here. And bring them home. We'll just put them here, right next to his troops. He's also facing a rebellion right now. What is he doing? Where did we have a battle? Oh right, I think we walked over some troops of his. He's gathering another 1,000 here. Oh, would you look at that? Francia broke apart. It was just a matter of time. Let's see if we can keep this up. Okay, now what is the most prosperous region here next? Let's just go for this area here. I think, honestly, what we're going to do is we're going to split this army and start double sieging. Speed this up a bit. Yeah. It pains me that we have to keep these mercenaries up there. Sitting around, doing a whole lot of nothing, but costing us gold. But I believe we can still borrow money from the Jews. Let's check. Did repay them at some point. Very good. So we could get 300 gold to pad our bags. But I want to know how far we can get with what we have right now. Let's see if we can't find a siege leader or two somewhere in the world. That would help us greatly. There's one. He's very old. There's another. He's not that old. Very good. And maybe we can find another one. Just in case the old one dies too early. No, it doesn't look like it. But these two would be fine. So we can have each sieging army led by a siege master. Okay. Right. So we'll replace this guy with this guy and whatever else is low. This guy with this guy. And now we put the siege leaders in charge. Yeah. And ensure that these guys are still well led. Certainly looks like it. Well, Byzantium, where are your troops? Why are you not attacking me? He might not have enough ships to bring his reinforcements in. Oh yes, that's crazy. Our steward just collected some tax, so we don't need to think about Jewish merchants just now. We can just do it ourselves. So he's facing a rebellion here, which he's not doing anything about. He's facing two rebellions, actually. There's another one somewhere. What is he doing? So he has this rebellion. No, this rebellion. And this rebellion. And all the uprisings are winning because he has locked his armies up there looking to invade Venice. We have a whole lot of area to take here. Sure, our wife can get a buzzard. Why not? I hope we can win this without needing to start another recording. We're at 55%. I hope this is not one of those where it's locked to a certain percentage unless we win a battle or something. Because I feel I'm quite brave putting all our money on trying to get a huge chunk of land out of the enemy here. Luckily, the sieges also bring in some money. No way. Byzantium surrenders. Are you kidding me? That's insane. That is crazy stuff. Let's immediately stand down our mercenaries. We had only 300 troops down here ourselves. Let's land these. That's crazy. That is insane. Okay, apparently we didn't get the whole of Sicily because this piece, which was apparently part of Sicily, is no longer part of it. But this man here, this strong vassal of ours, he is very much now. That's great. Are you good at anything, boy? Or did I get myself a dud here? You're no good. My niece is a much better spy master than you. You'll just have to be a discontent boy. We are threatening 12%, well. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you beat the Byzantine Empire. You just wait for them to break apart, fight some internal wars, and then when they can't decide on attacking you on your little island, because you stacked it with mercenaries like crazy, then you strike like a snake in the grass. Let's stand down our troops. Our personal levies. We could have raised more. Our vassals as well. The only thing that stays is our retinue, which we could increase quite handsomely. I feel like another batch of pike is coming on. This is a celebration of our victory. Let's get ourselves some more pikemen, just to enjoy this. Oh, look at the little island that's also ours. Also, notice that all these pieces are now free to have trade posts built on them. We have 2 areas free. Very good. Good indeed. Let's see about the wealth here. Thing is very wealthy. Let's build ourselves a little trade post there, because it's also very inexpensive. And let's build a little trade post here. This will eventually be wealthy again. That's fine. That is fantastic. Care of a bunch of Amalfi rabble by taking over Sicily, because they are not allowed to build there. They are not allowed. It's our territory now. Look, she got her own duchy. Good stuff. Good stuff. I did not think we would be capable of doing this. So I'm very positively and pleasantly surprised. That's great. I enjoy this. Also, this breaking of the Franks might have opened up an opportunity or two. 13,000, 10,000. Well, they'll break apart further. And when our time comes, we will be even stronger than before. We need to be a little bit careful with the trade post limits. But at the end of the day, what are some limits if coin is on the line? Let's see how much we earn once our troop supplies are all gone. Oh no. Leon is our heir again. The guy we can't ransom for the hell of it. Okay. I see what's happening. Right, okay. We need... Oh no. Realm. All this is fine. Obligations, don't care. Okay. We need to go here? No. We need to go here? Yes. Minor titles. All over the place right now. Designated regent. Whoever likes us best. Sure, our niece, why not? No. Our actual heir needs to be that. Our son. Let's put our son in everything. He's very young. 17. We're quite old. 62. Wow. Okay. Right now we're going to lose everything. So we need to see if we can't even get him above what is required. So we go with shift until we're done. There we go. Oh, we don't even have to spend all our money. Just most of it. Not even that much. That worked out perfectly fine. So now we can make a choice about his wife. So, I think I would like to compliment him on some of his weaker spots. So let's see if we can't get someone who's good at martial as well as everything else. No, let's see who's the best. Intrigue plus martial. She's overall okay, but she's a weird religion and very old. Diplomacy. She's okay. And she's young. A Deluna. Plus she's cheap on top of it. She's just 100 gold, so we can do that. Let us marry them. And our income should be pretty insane soon. Okay, we get some gold back from some trade stuff going on, which is always nice. Best type of stuff you want going on, trade stuff. Is this the first time that we will actually have our son to be our successor, playing as a republic? I think so. Lots of insane things going on right now. Quite happy and taken. Oh, I did not see she has a clubfoot. Or that she's uncouth or frail. I was just looking at her abilities. Why is she so good at this? Okay. Okay, let's help our son out a little bit more. Let's give him a seat on the council. He is good at being a marshal. Well, he's decent at being a marshal. Let's put our son here to train our troops to just increase his standing, give him more prestige. And let's give him the High Admiral seat or High Judge. He'll be our High Judge. I don't think we can also make him a State Inquisitor. So we'll give that honor to this guy whose title we pressed. Definitely only for his own gain. I mean, of course, we only wanted him to have the... No question. Question about it. How are trade practices coming along? Oof. Wow. Well, this was very successful. Very, very successful. And... Wait, did I miss something? Oh yeah. The Nation Embargo War. Whoops. I missed this. Somehow it went unnoticed. Right. Amalfi has 5,000 troops, and how many troops do you have, boy? 18,000. Well, that's a bit too much. What do we need to do if we surrender? What happens? What? What happens if I surrender? I don't... Do I lose one trade post? And they get 93... Do I get 39 gold? What? No. Okay, he gets 39 gold and 200 piety. Oh, I don't care. Take it. I'm not gonna go to war over that. Are you silly? Oh no, you raise the trade post, which will cost me nothing. I mean, the question is, of course, which trade post did we raise? That's a bit of a issue. Oh, you raised... They didn't even raise this one. Which one did you raise? Did they raise one? 14 out of 13. They didn't... What? What was this? I don't understand embargo wars. What was that? It was weird as what it was. So much is certain. But see, if you're so happy about your accomplishments that you don't even notice that a huge empire is declaring war on you. I mean, the Abbasid are not a small player at all. Alright. Well, that was fun.